Yo guys, and welcome back to the Arsenal career mode here on FIFA 23. As you can see, we are now 29 games into the season, and things are not going according to plan. Our goal for the season was obviously to win the Premier League, and we are now down in 6th place through 29 games. Luckily for us, 5th place Spurs have a game in hand, and they're only 2 points above us, so we can surely overtake them pretty easily. So we have some ground to make up, and we need to make up that ground very quickly. If you didn't catch that last video, we played Real Betis in the Europa League in the round of 16, and we were able to advance to the quarterfinals, where we will be facing Real Sociedad later next month in April. And to round off the last episode, we played Liverpool and got a 2-0 victory in which Gabby Jesus was able to record his 19th goal of the season. Gabby Jesus and Gabriel Martinelli are carrying us so far this season, with Trossard and Odegaard pitching in as well. But one player that we need to see more from is Bukayo Saka, only 7 goals and 5 assists through 32 games. With such a busy month of April, and with the end of the season coming very soon, we need to see some more from Bukayo Saka and from the rest of our players. That being said, it's going to take a lot for us to catch up to Manchester United in that first place spot, and it's something that I would say is damn near impossible. But that's what we're here to do. We're going to try to make the impossible possible. So let's go ahead and get into this game against Everton and see if we can't gain some ground in this Premier League title race. We're going to have to look for Jorginho. Jorginho finds Gabby Jesus. Jesus down here to Bukayo Saka. He's kind of on the run. Finds Jesus, goes for the shot, and it gets blocked by Connor Cody. Nelson going to look over the top for Nketiah again. Nketiah down to Fabio Vieira. He takes a heavy touch. We only have 2 minutes left in this game. And it looks like we were going to find ourselves without a win here against Everton. But maybe we have one final chance. Nketiah to Trossard. Trossard with a shot, and he gets it past Pickford. Late game drama has been the story of our season. And we somehow find ourselves with 3 points here at home against Everton. After a very lackluster game, I must say. Nketiah with a pass over to Trossard. A little bit of a heavy touch. I did not think he was going to be able to get it past Pickford. Thought he was going to get tackled for sure. But this is the story of our season. Late game winners. You love to see it. And that'll be the final kick of the game. Let's go, boys. A major 3 points here at home against Everton. And maybe that'll level us on points with Liverpool. Let's hope and pray that we see that they dropped points in their next game. Let's go, Trossard. A major 3 points there against Everton. Up next, we do have 2 games in the Europa League, though, against Real Sociedad. We do have a game in between, I believe, against Brentford, and that game will be simmed, as that is a game against a team that is in the bottom 3. Unfortunately, that is an away game, so that makes it even tougher, but we will sim that game, and we'll see how we get on. Moving on here to the game against Real Sociedad in the quarterfinals of the Europa League. We are playing the first leg here at home at the Emirates. Let's hope to get a 2 or 3-0 win, or at least a win by 2 or 3 goals, so we can move on to the next leg with a lot of confidence. Nelson tries to head the ball out off of the Real Sociedad corner, and he heads it right to Iara in the middle of the box. And he slots it past Matt Turner very easily. Goes for the tackle from behind, fouls the man. Would have been a penalty as well, but he goes ahead and slots it past Turner anyways into that right hand corner. And we are already down 2-0 here at home against Real Sociedad. Somehow he still ends up with that. Gets the shot away. And it is now 3-0 to Real Sociedad. We are getting embarrassed here at home at the Emirates. Nketiah's just going to run all the way by him, huh? Trossard with a fantastic shot from outside the box. Go ahead and go grab that ball, young man. We are down 3-1. And that's going to do it here at the Emirates. A 3-1 defeat here against Real Sociedad. They absolutely beat the brakes off of us. After a game like that, it really makes you think if we are ready for the Champions League next year, but luckily we have an opportunity to get into the Champions League to see if we can prove that we are much better than that performance that we just gave. As you can see, we now have a game against Brentford. They are currently on 27 points so far through 30 games, so they are down at 18th place. We're going to go ahead and quick sim this game. 3 points in this game. We need 3 points. It's a massive 3 points for our season, and we do. Fabio Vieira, Martinelli, and Zinchenko with goals. We do win the game 3-2. We're a little bit better than them. I wouldn't say we dominated this game like we should, but it was an away game and we do come away with 3 points. That is massive for our season. Another 3 points, but it looks like Liverpool also got their 3 points in their game as well. Spurs still with that game in hand, only 2 points ahead of us, but we have closed the gap on Manchester City in 3rd place now. Only 5 points behind them with 7 games left. The impossible is looking like it is possible. I'm going to go ahead and sim this game since we did lose 3-1 in that first game. If we somehow make it to the next round, that'd be great, but again, I'm not too fussed about it. I'm not exactly looking to win this competition. But let's go ahead and see. A 1-1 draw. That means we lose 4-2 on aggregate and we are out in the quarterfinals of the Europa League. It is a very disappointing result, but again, with our rotated 11, you can't exactly expect too much more. You can just see that the quality of our rotated 11 is just not as high as we want it to be. That just means we can focus our full attention on the Premier League and hopefully find ourselves getting into that top 4 spot very soon. And we just got some very good news that Mr. Thomas Partey will be back from his 7-month-long injury. The scheduling for us this year has been absolutely brutal at times. As you can see, we have Leeds, Wolves, and Crystal Palace all within a 7-day time frame. Premier League, please figure it out and move some of these games, please. At this point, every game is crucial, and the one thing we don't need is for tired legs to be the reason we do not get in the top 4. But speaking of top 4, I have just seen that Spurs and Liverpool both are on 32 games played with 57 points. So that means if we get a win in our next game, we will secure our place in the top 4, at least for one more game. So let's go ahead and get into this game against Leeds and see if we can't get a win. That is definitely not what we need to see. As you can see, the goal line decision, not even close. I'm not really sure why they're showing us this. We knew it wasn't a goal. And why, please be onside. He finds Jesus inside. Jesus is going to go for the shot all the way across goal. Somehow it gets past Joel Robles. And it finds its way into the back of the net. That is exactly what we needed. And it is exactly on time. Gabriel Jesus, the man of the season for us. I believe that's his 20th goal of the season. And he is able to find the back of the net here against Leeds, away from home. Arsenal 1, Leeds 0. Bukayo Saka, he does find him. He finds Ben White. We're going to look for a cross. And somehow Ben White is able to find Martin Odegaard at the back post. And he volleys it in and is able to get it past the goalie and the defender as well. What a cross from Ben White. Not something he's exactly known for, but then what a finish by Martin Odegaard. The goalie stood no chance. The referee blows his whistle, and that's going to be full time. Arsenal 2, Leeds 0, away from home, and we are going to find ourselves into 4th place after that victory here. And looky here what I see, boys. The Arsenal have found themselves in 4th place with only 6 games remaining. We are now only 3 points behind Manchester City in 3rd place. Unfortunately, we are 7 points behind Newcastle in 2nd, but they do have a game in hand, so we do still have an opportunity to get 2nd place. So more than likely, Manchester United are going to run away with this 1st place finish in the Premier League, but we're going to fight like hell to the end. That being said, let's go ahead and get into the last game of the episode here against Wolves and see if we can't get another 3 points. Tierney inside to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe inside to Odegaard. A fantastic pass from Smith Rowe all the way over to Odegaard. And he finds himself through on goal, one-on-one with the keeper, and slots it into the back of the net with that left foot of his. Let's talk about the pass from Smith Rowe right there. Wow, what a beauty. And that is not what we want to see. Mateus Cunha is through on goal, goes for the shot. What a powerful shot from Mateus Cunha. Gabriel stepped up, expecting there to be an offside trap. And there was not, and he finds the back of the net very easily past Ramsdale. Out for another Arsenal corner. Let's see if we can get this one in. Gabriel up for that one as well, and he finds his head on the ball, and he's able to make it a 2-1 game for the Arsenal here. A fantastic corner from Jorginho. That is going to be full time. The referee blew his whistle, and we come away with a 2-1 win. Yet another game that came down to the wire, but we find ourselves with yet another 3 points. We have had a fantastic month of April so far. And that's going to do it for today's episode. We do finally find ourselves up into 4th place. It has been a long time coming since we have been up in the top 4. Only 3 points behind Manchester City and only 4 behind Newcastle, so we do still have a chance to find ourselves into that top 2 spot. But as long as we get top 4, I would say this season is a success. And although the Europa League loss is disappointing, we have found ourselves with 4 wins out of 4. Actually 5 wins out of 5 in our last 5 league games. And if we can continue that streak and get 5 wins out of our last 5, we will find ourselves in a very, very good position. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave it a like. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm very new, but I'm looking to get some more subscribers. We're at 13 now, and that's pretty good for me, but I want to get some more. So if you could, please be sure to subscribe as well. Please leave a comment down below if you have any tips or suggestions on how you would like me to do this career mode moving forward, and how you want me to do any career modes coming up in FC 24. I'm very excited to get to FC 24, and I'm looking to start some new career modes once we get there. So leave a comment down below if you want to see some more from me. That being said, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.